Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? I don't know what's going on, but I'm sorry about that little bit of issue. I just kicked myself out of my own studio once again. I only did a live the other day, but I thought I'd come back on here and just express a huge thank you to everybody over the few months that I've had my channel, to everybody that has donated and everybody who hasn't donated. Just by being in here, it means a lot to me. So you have been sent a link, Elizabeth. There is a link in your messenger. Oh, far out. Sorry, guys. Give me one sec while I quickly work this out. Give me a moment. Oh, shit. No. That's someone else meant to do. Fuck. I'm screwing up big time, guys. Just give me a sec. Okay, I nearly just called someone and I wasn't meant to. I just had to resend a link to somebody, Elizabeth. So hopefully that works. But like I said, to everybody who has donated on my channel, for whatever reason you've donated, thank you so much. Like all the support everybody has given me over the few months that I've had my channel, it does mean a lot to me. But as I've always stated from the very, very beginning, I refuse to take donations from people who are going to be struggling if they do so. So if you wish to donate, please, and I've stressed this to so many people, please only do it if you can afford to do it. Do not do it if you can't. Thank you those to the people who have donated, like while I've been going live, and to those behind the scenes. It means a lot to me. So thank you so much. Your generosity has actually really helped me a lot. And yeah, I don't know where I would be if I didn't have the support and the love from the people that have supported me. So thank you. Anyway, we're going to talk a little bit about what I want to see happen on my channel, and so much for what I don't want to see on my channel. There's no one in here, so I'm going to just ramble on incoherently until some people decide to come in. I'll just go a bit about why I started a channel. I started a channel because I wanted to discuss true crime. I wanted to be able to have people, occasionally pop up on panel with me, people to be able to have an opinion. If it was different from mine, then, so be it. But I never wanted people to feel as though their opinions, couldn't be heard. And I noticed while I wasn't having a channel, a lot of people's opinions weren't being acknowledged or recognized or anything of the sort. I found that a lot of people were feeling like they couldn't have that. And as I said, there are a lot of channels out there where you can't necessarily voice your opinion, and if you do, and you get discouraged for it. So at the end of the day, I thought I'm going to create a channel, True Crime Discussions, where if I'm discussing a crime, I want people to feel as though that they can have an opinion. And it won't necessarily, like I've always said, your opinion will be 99% of the time probably different from what mine is, and my opinion will be different from what yours is. But the beauty of having my channel is the fact that I allow people to have that opinion. It might not be the most popular opinion ever, but at the same time, I want people to feel as though they've been heard. And I just think it's really quite upsetting when people do voice their opinion, and there are people in chat who don't agree with them and stuff, and they are quite vocal with how they don't agree with them. And that, at the end of the day, that is completely fine as well. But all I ask is that when I have someone on my panel, if you are in chat, please be respectful, for even if it's not talking true crime or anything like that, please be respectful of who comes up on my panel, because I won't allow bullying of any kind to occur in my chat. If I find that if I read you being a bully, you will be timed out by yours truly, or by one of my other mods when I have people in here, that is. I won't tolerate it, because no one has the right to criticize someone else. And something else I won't put up with on my channel is the fact that if there is an issue going on in another channel, I don't want people feeling as though that they have the right to come into my chat and then attack that person because they're in here, because that's not on either. It happened the other night when I was doing a live and I gave the person a warning. They continued. They were timed out. They came back after the timeout and continued. And then I timed them out again. They came back and they were rude again. So they were blocked from my channel. So I will not have that. I might lose a lot of subscribers in having that philosophy of thinking with my channel. But at this, hello to that one person who's in the background not saying a word, but hello. I don't want people feeling as though they're going to be bullied when they're in my channel. It takes a lot of courage to come up on panel and actually either share your opinion, talk in general on my channel. It takes a lot of courage. There are people out there that are saying, I'm so nervous to talk to you, Tammy. I'm like, why? I'm just me. I'm not, I could get up to say, I know for a fact this won't happen. I could get over 10,000 subscribers. And like I said, I know that will never happen. But even if I did, I would still be me. I still would not do subscriptions on my channel. I will never, subscriptions, sorry. I mean, members and super chats and all that sort of shit. Because at the end of the day, I know what it's like to struggle financially, and I'm going to probably get backlash for this. I know what it's like to struggle. I know that through and through. But my point being is that I don't want people feeling as though that I'm a financial burden because they need medication, they need food for themselves and their family or whatever. And there's me expecting them to come up with a monthly fee just to listen to me ramble on incoherently and dribble shit. I don't want that. So that's part of the reason why the PayPal's there. So that way, if people want to donate, it's a once off, twice off, 3 times off, whatever. It's because you can afford it. And only do it if you can afford it. Don't ever do it if you can't. And there were 2 people in here. So hello to who that second person was. I have no idea who you were, but hello. But yeah, no, I just want people just to, when they're in my channel, I want people to be respectful of who's on panel. And if you don't like what's been said, instead of being rude in the comments, just leave the chat. Because I allow every single person that appears in chat and on panel to have their own opinion of things. Like I said, it might not be what you agree upon. It might not be anywhere close to what your theory is. But at the end of the day, my channel is all about having your own opinion and being able to feel like for people to come in here and feel safe enough to be able to voice that opinion. And if someone's in here not wanting to talk true crime, that's fine too. I'm not going to say just because my channel is called True Crime Discussions with Tammy, that doesn't mean you have to talk true crime. Not all the time. Fuck that. That gets boring. After a while, true crime gets boring. And for some people, it can get, hello to the 2 people. Oh, hello, Reality Bites. How you doing, sweetheart? It comes down to that I don't want people feeling as though they're going to be ganged up on or bullied or anything like that for simply voicing an opinion that might not match their narrative. I've got people in my life to this day that I can say, oh, it was raining yesterday. And they said, oh, the rain barely touched me. And I'm like, yeah, but it still rained. But they'll try and find ways to debunk me or something like that. Like, for example, my brother. Hey, Elizabeth. It's okay. Here. It's all good. But what happened is the fact that I see it personally as that, like my brother, like I said, he lives about 5 or so suburbs away from me. And that's plenty. But my point being is the fact that he goes, it's raining here. And I'm like, well, it's not raining here. But at the same time, within seconds of saying that, he'll go, oh, it stopped now. And then it will start raining in my suburb. And I'll be just like, difference of opinion. We live in the same freaking state, yet we're having different weathers. Like Elizabeth lives over in North Dakota. She's having different weather than me. Oh, I'm fine. In a bit of pain with my hand today because I don't know why, but I do know why, because of the hot weather. Even though I've had the surgery, my hand still hurts because when sweat goes into where it's healing, it fucking hurts. And it's like, oh my fucking God. And the amount of people that go, oh, but that means it's healing. I'm sorry, but I love everybody that says that to me and gives me the confidence to think that's what it is. But I just want to grab all your heads and smash them together when you say that, because no, the scar, there's a scar there. There's no open wound, which sounds disgusting. Sorry for just being disgusting. But there's nothing there for the reason for it to hurt. Considering that the incision part's all sealed over, it's all healed properly, but it still hurts. And it is, the thing is, it's all good. It's like, according to my looking at it, it's healed, but it's not. So it's just fucking annoying. But like I said, I want people to feel as that when they're in here, like if they're going through their own problems or whatever, and they want to talk about it, providing they want to talk about it publicly, they can. If they don't, my email, and they want to just talk to me one-on-one, please feel free to email me. My personal email, which I promised myself I would never put in this chat, but I have put it in the past into the chat. And yeah, it's just frustrating. I want it to hurry up and heal already, so that I can go back to the hospital when I have to go for my next checkup and say, right, yay, doctors, when are you going to do my right hand? But it's funny though, because before I got carpal tunnel, I look at it and I think to myself that I didn't realize how much I, in fact, relied on my left hand. It is unfucking real how much I rely on it. And yeah, so it could take 3 weeks to 3 months to heal before the pain all goes away. But I don't want to wait that long. You know what I mean? I just want it to hurry up and heal. So then that way, I'm sorry if I'm sounding horrible saying this, I don't have to rely on anyone, which I don't at the end of the day. I don't rely on anyone to help me with food prep. But I want to be able to get back into that because I miss cooking. You know, right now, my basic cooking is buying everything pre-chopped, chucking it in a pot, putting the lid on it, and hope it turns out. That's basically since carpal tunnel has come to my life. But yeah, like I said, it's just frustrating. Hello, whoever that third person is. Hello. I don't know if you're just lingering to linger or what have you, but you're welcome. And welcome to Elizabeth Anderson and to Reality Bites. Thank you both so much for being in here. I really do appreciate your support. And all the support, like I said at the beginning of the live, to every single person who has donated, and to everybody who in the future, if they donate, thank you so much for your support. There's no pressure to it. You know, don't do it if if you've got like a utility bill coming in, don't donate. Especially if you know you're going to come up short for paying for a bill or paying for registration on your car or gas to get to and from your kids' school or to and from appointments and stuff. Don't do it. Seriously, I'm saying now, I will, because I don't want to come in here one day and find out that Elizabeth donated and then she couldn't buy her heart meds. I would feel like a total tanuk, because I don't want to say the C word on my channel much, but I do say it anyway. But I feel really bad. You know what I mean? So I don't want people donating if they've got bills coming their way or a birthday coming up, or mind you, my birthday's June 5th, guys. So I'm turning 40. It comes down to, oh yeah, big 40 for this immature person. But like I said, I want everybody to understand that my channel runs the way it does is because of all the people that tune in time and time again when I do a live. I do appreciate it. You know, it's hard to come up with new content. So when I'm struggling a little bit to come up with content, I'll be honest with all of you, I just do random lives like I'm doing now and just extending my I'm just saying, if people donate and they need medication, I don't want people donating to me if they've got something like a bill coming up. I would feel bad knowing if you had to miss out on something you really needed in order to donate to me. I don't want people doing that. That's what I've been, Elizabeth. And like I was saying, it comes down to, like I said, like every single person that has donated to me, I appreciate your love, support, and friendship that I've, Oh, hey Tim, welcome to my live. Not live. Live. Yeah. Sorry, I'm weird. But like I said, I just want people to feel as though that they can, when they're here, they can voice an opinion. It might not be what you want to hear, might not be what you want to see, but I just talk. I don't show videos and then discuss it. There are times where videos are shown, yes, but they're not the ones that I'm going to have people feel bad for having a difference of opinion, because that's what my channel is basically about. You know, have your own opinion. And when I was thinking of going through a stage of changing my channel's name, I can't remember who came up with it, but someone came up with the name I should change it to, which is In My Opinion. But at the end of the day, that, you know, that still narrows it down to it's my opinion, because it's in my opinion. And that's not what I want my channel to be about. I want my channel to be about everything. There's only, you know, there's only so many days in a year where you can be the face of the family, where you have to be, you know, all this and that. I gave up being all this and that for my family a very, very long time ago, because I am who I am, and I don't particularly want to change who I am to suit the narrative, because that means I'm changing, and I don't want to change who I am. I love who I am at the moment. And yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I know 3 people from North Dakota. Oh, in Dakota in general. Okay. Yes, because like I said before, you know, it takes a lot of courage to come up on panel and say, just to talk, because, you know, you're putting your voice out there for people to hear. And if you show your face on camera, you're putting your face out there. And I don't do that because I've got really bad eyes at the moment, and I want to be able to read chat. So I don't show my face. But when my eyes are all fixed and sorted and stuff like that, I'll be hopefully confident enough to go, thank you, Elizabeth. That's very kind. You know, I try my hardest to make people feel welcome. And if I see that someone in my chat is being bullied, and no, it's okay. I don't want anyone up here today, Elizabeth. It comes down to that I don't, you know, sometimes I just like to be able to come up here and, you know, do the live on my own, which is what I'm doing today. I'm sorry, but I am. You know, not today, Elizabeth. But like I said, I just want to be able to express my gratitude to the people that do come in and support me, to the people who come up and join me on panel, past and present and hopeful future. I don't want people feeling as though that they can't have an opinion because they're excuse me, they're worried about what other people will think. But at the end of the day, it comes down to, please, if you have an opinion, like if I talk Chris Watts, if I talk about the John Bonet case, if I talk about other cases and stuff that I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have heard about, and you want to talk about it with me, then that's great. Join me on panel, join me in chat. But if you got to join me on panel, you know, I want, depending on the case, like with the Ivan Milat, the backpacker murders, right? I think he was an arrogant fucking asshole. But at the same time, there might be someone in the chat who doesn't agree with me. And that's fine. Because every single person who clicks onto my link when they see that I'm live, clicks onto my live after it's finished and give me the view or whatever, I want everybody to feel as though they can have an opinion on something. It doesn't have to be my opinion at all. You know what I mean? I don't want people just agreeing with me and thinking that that's what I want, because I don't want that. I want people to know that have your opinion, have it be yours, and hold it close. Don't, you know, and if you want to share it, share it. If you don't, then don't. But all I ask, though, is the people in chat, when someone's on my panel with me, is please be respectful of them. Do not disrespect them for having a difference of opinion. Like I said before, it might not be what you want to hear, but at the end of the day, it might be what the person next to you wants to hear. And I think that that's what I love, and I mean absolutely love about having a channel, is that I've become friends with a few people since having a channel, and some I'm, you know, I wouldn't say some that I just can't stand, and they annoy the fuck out of me. But it comes down to that, like I said, I don't want anybody to ever feel as though they can't have an opinion because, oh, what if my opinion's different from yours? Then bring it on. That's awesome. You know, like I treasure people who have a difference of opinion. I don't say that to sound mean, but like I said, I don't want people feeling as though that they have to agree with every single thing that comes out of my mouth because it's my channel. It doesn't work that way. If you have, like I said, if you have a different opinion than mine, that's great. Please feel free to voice it. And yes, so like I said, I just wanted to come on here today to say thank you to every single person who has donated to me. I wish I could excuse me, I wish I could name them all, but I can't. But they know who they are. Whether you've donated to me while I'm live or whether you've done it behind the scenes when I've done a live, thank you. Because it's like you've all helped me one way or another. You've all helped me out of a predicament, so to speak. And I don't know who's in here exactly. I know they're saying there's 4 people in here. I know Elizabeth is in here. But who else is in here? If you are comfortable enough, can you just like give a wave or a hi or something so I know you're here? But if you don't want to and you want to just remain anonymous, that's fine too. I'm not going to just say you have to tell me who you are. It's fine. I'm not phased. I just want people to know that, you know, and if there's times when if there's people that want to join me on panel, then that's great. Hey, yep, still here. Good. Thanks, Liz. Reality Bites. Sorry. I nearly called you Elizabeth. I'm so sorry. But, oh, it's amazing. Like I said, the amount of friends that I've made, you know, Reality Bites, I've considered a dear friend. Elizabeth Anderson, a very dear friend. You're all very dear to my heart, you know, and some that don't appear on my show as much as they once did, I still care about them too. Very, very deeply. And my heart goes out to anybody and my deepest condolences. Well, not condolences because that sounds like you're saying sorry for a loss. I apologize to anyone that I've offended, anyone that I've hurt. Yeah, I'm sorry to every single one of you that you've had the misfortune of me, you know, being hurt by me. I'm so, so sorry. Yeah. Oh, it's like, I thought it'd be, oh, okay, yeah, because it's 4:26 in the evening here. So it's like 4:27 p.m. And, you know, I honestly didn't think that my channel would even get 10 subscribers, let alone the 400 and something that I've got. So if you're watching this after the live or whatever, thank you for your support. Thank you for being a subscriber on my channel. And no membership would be required on my channel because everything I want to discuss, I want to be able to make sure everybody feels included and not feel like I'm going to discuss this with people who pay to hear it because that's just stupid. But that's what I think. It doesn't mean that everyone else who has a channel shouldn't be charging a membership fee or super chats and all that sort of shit. Everybody that has a channel. Yeah. Oh, it's 11 there. Far out, reality. Sorry, doll. I didn't realize it was so late. I'm sorry. But like I said, I don't want people to feel as though, you know, other channels and other creators who charge a membership fee are doing something wrong because they're not. Because at the end of the day, there are a lot of channels out there that have much more interesting content than me. And they deserve to have the membership sort of thing happening. Yeah, well, it's 4:28 p.m. on Friday here. So we're just about going into like around dinner time, but if I have to eat one more toasted cheese sandwich, I'm going to lose my shit. But long story short of things, it comes down to that, you know, it's just so fucking hot here. I hate this weather. I hope winter this year is. Hang on. Okay, I'm sorry you can't sleep. Their reality. I am very sorry. I'll read your bedtime story if you like. There once was a no. That's rude. I'm not going to tell that story. But no, but like I said, it just comes down to that I want people to feel safe here. I want people to feel validated and appreciated, feel like they have to apologize for anything. If there's something that they say that I personally find offensive, then I shall let them know. Frederick Pope. Oh no, oh, look at that. One moment, please. I'm not having spam in here, so go away. That's okay. I'm just very thankful that you're here at the moment, Reality Bites. Yeah, so long story short of things, it comes down to, like I said, I just want people, when they're in my chat, I want them to feel respected, understood, and understand the fact that my channel is all about having your own opinion. It's got nothing to do with being disrespectful or anything like that. It's basically voicing an opinion. And that's where I actually try my hardest. That was a robot, Elizabeth, so I blocked him. It wasn't an actual person. It was a robot. But like I said, it's just... Yeah. Yes. I try my best to be a reality bot. I try my hardest to always, if I'm friends with someone on Facebook, I try my hardest to reach out to them as often as I can, but I don't do it as often as I should. Excuse me, because I don't want to be a nuisance to people. And it comes down to that and I'll be honest with all of you, I may fuck up at times. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I will fuck up eventually, and I have fucked up, and I will again. But the thing is, though, is that knowing that I've got people that are true friends that will stand by me regardless of how many times I fuck up, it comes down to the fact that I appreciate that. I am so not used to people standing by me when I fuck up. I'm used to people giving up on me and walking away. That's been my motto my entire life. Tammy fucked up, let's get out of here. Tammy said the wrong thing, let's leave. Or Tammy did the wrong thing, let's not be friends with her anymore. But the people that have stood by me, I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. So, Elizabeth, just so you know, sweetie, the robots, when they come in, they don't necessarily listen when you say leave. So when I see them, I just block them from my end. If there's, yeah, it's all good. But like I said, I just want people to feel safe in my chat. I want people to feel validated and feel as though their voice is being heard. And it gets hard at times. It does. I'm not denying that. It gets very, very hard. And since having a channel, it's actually helped me not be on my antidepressants. But then sometimes, one day it's like, oh, I'm feeling really down. Oh, I have StreamYard hours. I'll go and do a live. And just having people pop in here, like there's probably about 3 or 4 other people going live now. I don't know. But the fact that there are people in here supporting me, like, it's awesome. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And even though I'm not a big God person, God bless each and every one of you, like, we'll just bless you all because you're all amazing, and like I said, when I get up to, whenever I do get up to 500 subscribers, I'll start putting polls onto my YouTube channel so that I can figure out what people want to hear about. And then I can focus on, okay, so, I can voice, this is what I want to talk about. Tell me what you think. But considering without being rude, there's only 3 of you in here. It's very, very difficult to be able to. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you, Elizabeth, and thank you, Reality. You both are beautiful, kind-hearted people. You both are very kind, very generous with your time, and you're both awesome. And I'm very, very lucky to be able to call you both very dear friends of mine. So thank you. Like I said, it's just at times, I'll be honest with you, that I do purposely, but not all the time, but purposely kick myself out of my own show because of the simple fact that sometimes things get a bit emotional for me, and sometimes things get, a little bit abrupt and aggro. So instead of me getting angry on camera, or not on camera, but with a voice, I just choose to boot myself out of the studio, take those few seconds it takes to come back. Thank you. Same to you. I send you all big hugs. I choose to evict myself from the studio so I can calm down, because I'm not going to sit on camera. I have to admit, that there has been about 3 or 4 times recently where I've actually cried while I've been on panel. And I've actually kicked myself out of the studio because I refuse to ever allow people to hear me cry, because I don't want to do that thinking, oh, she's crying. Because there was this one person, I'm not going to mention names or anything, and I refuse to. There was a particular creator that was on panel crying. And as she was crying, she was on camera, which there's nothing wrong with that. But, but the thing is, though, as she was crying, she was peeking through her fingers, and people were donating hundreds and hundreds of dollars to her. And I'm just thinking, really? Excuse me. I refuse to put myself in a situation where I'm going to cry and all the rest of it. There are times when I've had Seeking the Truth with Dave up here, and he's talked a little bit about the Chris Watts case with me, and I've actually had to mute myself because I've actually started crying, because the case is just so much, for me personally, it's an emotional roller coaster for me, the Chris Watts case. So for me to try and avoid crying on camera, getting emotional, or anything like that, hence why I have the nicknames. D.A. Rourke is Dumbass Dork. Nicole Kessinger is Camel Toe. And like, I know it sounds really bad to do that, but at the same time, it comes down to the fact that I have to do that for myself and for people who find that case a trigger. Because if they, there might be someone out there who actually knows what happened that morning when Chris was packing up his truck. Someone might know what actually happened. And that person doesn't want to come in here because it's too much of a trigger for them. Hence why I have the nicknames. And that way people can enjoy hearing about the Chris Watts case and not be triggered or get upset themselves. And that's why I know it's a tragedy, and I shouldn't try and bring comedy into it, but it comes down to that if there's a way that someone can come in and listen to the Chris Watts case, what information's out there, they can listen to it and maybe have a little bit of a chuckle. And I'm sorry if that's insensitive of me. Thank you, Elizabeth. Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, Elizabeth just wrote, and I agree with this. So she wrote, I don't like carrying on in front of others either, but sometimes it just rolls. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Hey, Aussie True Crime. How you doing, sweetheart? But like I said, I just don't want people feeling as though they can't have that opinion. If you're getting emotional with me calling Nicole Kessinger camel toe and it upsets you, I do apologise. That's an insult to camels. I do know that. And plus, camels spit, and I can guarantee that bitch never swallowed anything in her life. Sorry, that was a bit mean. But what can you do? But like I said, I just want people to know that my channel is all about voicing your opinion, having an opinion. It doesn't have to be my opinion. It doesn't have to be the opinion of someone else. It comes down to that I want people to feel free to have freedom of speech. And if anything I do say offends you, my email's in the description. Email me and let me know. But I've heard, the funny thing is, though, there was a time where I would be on a panel and people try and get me to say camel toe, camel toe, camel toe. And I was instructed by the creator of that channel not to call her that. So out of respect for the creator of that channel at the time, I didn't. It was very, very fucking hard not to call her that. It was like so difficult. But like I said, but out of respect for that creator, I didn't do it. It was like, it was like, it's like trying not to cry when you see your baby take the first steps, or when you're reunited with your family after not seeing them for a few months or a few years, you know? And yeah, like yesterday or the day before, on Wednesday this week, so the day before yesterday, I was in town with my brother, and my brother and I ran into this friend an acquaintance of my brother's who lived in the same building as him. And her and I got on like, two peas in a pod. We got along great. And she goes, "You don't recognize me, dude?" I'm like, "You're so far away and my eyes aren't that great." No. And she came closer and she told me that, she's battled lung cancer and all the rest of it. She goes, "I go back to the doctors tomorrow and I find out what's going on and all the rest of it." And then I was in town yesterday, and she told me that she's cancer free. Her cancer's sleeping, as she put it. And I actually got quite emotional about it. Like, I was so happy for her, and I said to her, and I was wearing my mask. I said, "I hope you don't mind, but if it's okay, am I able to hug you?" She goes, "Oh, you got your mask on? Yeah, you can hug me." And I'm like, "Thank you." And I just gave her a big hug, and I just said, "I'm just so happy that you're okay." And she goes, "Yeah, for now, Tammy." And I'm like, "Yeah, but the thing is, you are okay." And I was just so wrapped because I know her daughter as well, and I know how much her daughter would have been thankful that her mum's cancer has, as she put it, has gone to sleep. So hopefully it takes a very, 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 very deep. It takes a very deep, deep sleep, and it never wakes up, because that woman was always nice to me. She was always like, when I would talk to her about stuff that was bothering me and stuff, she was always there with a listening ear, non-judgmental and everything like that. She was, she deserves to be here and to live a long, fulfilled life, you know. Yeah, exactly. And I said, and when I pulled back from her, I actually felt my eyes welling up. And she goes, "Oh, don't cry." And I'm like, "I'm not crying. I'm crying because I'm just so happy that it's like it's gone away." And I lost a very dear friend of mine a few years back from lung cancer. And the thing that I was thinking about her, and as much as it sounds horrible to say this, she went for a CT scan or whatever that head to toe scan was. She went for that and they didn't see anything. And then she kept on complaining about pain in her lungs. And she went back a month. Zambi, hello. Um, what do you call it? So I'll read that in just a 1 sec, Zombie. And what happened is she went back a month later, and all her internal organs, as they say in that movie, Fault in Their Stars, lit up like a Christmas tree. And I lost her within a year. And I never got to say goodbye to her. I've never been able to go see her grave, only for the simple fact that where I am, her grave is in a different state. So where I am here in Adelaide, South Australia, her grave is in Melbourne, Victoria. And with COVID and everything like that, I haven't been able to go, and because also finance-wise, I haven't been able to afford to go. So sorry, just give me 1 sec. Hi, Tammy. I love how brutally honest you've been in the past about MK, and never changed how you felt because other people's views. No, I won't. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is actually a comment I'm going to highlight, because I love that. And exactly, I think she's nothing but an opportunist piece of shit who needs to be swallowed whole by a big mess. What's those big sharks called? Oh, they're not great, not the great white. So don't type in great white, please. Sorry. We just laid to rest a good friend that has been battling cancer for 20 years. He is free now. Oh, my condolences to you and your family, Reality. And yeah, he's no longer fighting. He gave the best fight he could for 20 fucking years, man. That is amazing. No, no, I'm not. I choose not to. You're not fake, not about how many people are in chat, or never gossipy about the next person. No. I see as if you want to hear about gossip, go onto a gossip channel. You want to hear bitching and moaning, which I do a bit of, I have to admit. But if you want to hear about other people bitching about other creators, go onto another channel. It's not welcome here. Yeah. He gave like I said, I'm gonna remove that because it's asking me to remove it. Not remove it from the chat, but remove it just as like hide current comment. I want people to, like I said, I am so sorry for your loss, Reality. I am so sorry for your loss. And I hope this doesn't come out wrong. And if it does, I apologize in advance. There's nothing worse than having someone fighting a battle and you think that each day they fight another day and you think they're getting better. And then bam, out of nowhere, they pass away, it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks because every time for 20 years, this gentleman fought cancer and he gave up so much of who he was to fight this illness until, he couldn't anymore. And again, I'm so sorry. All right, that's even put a tear in my eye. I'm so sorry. I don't like when I hear that people, like I admire your friend for fighting for as long as he could. Don't ever feel bad for surviving, Reality. Your friend gave 20 years and do not ever have survived. I know it's easy for me to say, try your hardest not to have survivor guilt, hun, because you fought and you won. Your friend fought and won. Unfortunately, the way he won is that he passed away, but he gave the best fight he could. And, that takes a lot of courage to fight for 20 years when you know that there's even a tiny, tiny, tiny chance you might not achieve the win. But he did win because he's no longer fighting now. He's at peace. He's no longer in pain. And he's reunited with the person he was meant to be reunited with. I don't want to say his partner because I might be wrong, but try not to have survivor's guilt, sweetheart, because some people unfortunately get the kind of cancer that it can't be won, and there's some people that can fight the cancer and win. But for 20 years, he gave the best fight he possibly could, and his reward for that fight was to be in pain, no longer in pain. So I'm so sorry if that came out so wrong. Yes, he's in heaven looking over you, making sure that you don't feel that survivor's guilt, making sure that you do that thing you promised him you would do. I don't know if there was something you promised him you would do, but I'm just getting told there was a promise that you made with him, sort of like a pact, and he's telling you, please fulfill it. And it's weird because I don't even know who this guy is. But yeah. But like I said, the fight is, some people, I'm not saying he didn't have the strength to fight anymore. I did say I'm never going to say that and then say it. But what I'm saying is his fight and his championship was the fact that he got to go home, if that makes sense. And I'm so sorry. Yeah, you and me both, Reality. It makes me mad too, darling. But just remember, like, man, I don't even know how to finish that sentence. I'm so sorry. Yeah, losing to people to cancer is fucked. Like, I'm not sure if any of you guys ever heard of the band The Angels, and the lead singer of that, called Doc Neeson. They sang this song and it was called Am I Ever Going to See Your Face Again? And it's like, basically, am I ever going to see your face again? And then the crowd would sing back, no way, get fucked, fuck off. It became one of their big hits. And he was a creative genius and he died of brain cancer. You know what I mean? And it's just so fucking sad when you think about how some people pass away from that. And yes, reality bites, cancer does suck. And oh yes, reality. Look into Elizabeth Rubber Ross. Anger is part of grief. Yep. Oh, they will definitely cross again, reality. And just remember that those signs that you're seeing that remind you of him, that's him sending you those signs to let you know that he is still around. And some people have told me that sometimes spirits linger, so to speak, until they get told by somebody that is very important to them that it's okay that they move on. It's okay that they let go. And then, yeah, sometimes that's something you might need to do. Or better yet, when you get a chance to, go to his grave, write a letter expressing how you feel about him passing away. And if it's anger you feel, express that in the letter and then go to his grave and read it to him. You might think it sounds weird, but it helps. I wish I could do that for my friend Lee that passed away. I wish I could go to her grave and tell her how angry I am for her passing away. But then I remembered, like the pain was just too much for her. And it sucks because, like I said, with COVID and finances and all that sort of shit, I can't go see her grave and say goodbye to her. You know what I mean? So I can understand what you mean, but just like one day, like I said, pen a letter to him. Doesn't matter how long it is. Even if you don't pen a letter to him, and what you do is you just buy one of those exercise books, and every day you want to say something to him, you write it down in the book. Just like, or if he's still on Facebook, send messages. Like I do that with my friend Lee that passed away. I got logged out of my Facebook page where I was friends with her on there, unfortunately, but I have it in Messenger on this account. And I send messages now and again going, thought of you today, saw a red and black balloons floating in the sky, and I thought that was you getting your wings and flying up to heaven. You got your wings, so to speak, and every time I see the red and black combination now, that's what I think of. I think it's her sending me a sign to let me know that she's okay. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm going to change the subject because I don't want to start crying, because I don't want to cry on my channel ever again. But no, like I said, I try and keep consistent with what I think of Nicole Kessinger, that's for sure. Sorry, camel toe. Because a lot of people, apart from, I can't try and remember the person's name. Give me one sec. Zombie, who, thank you for your nice words. You're very kind to say them. Thank you. You're welcome, Reality. Sorry, you're very welcome, darling. But yeah, it's just sometimes it gets hard. And when those times get hard and you feel like, you don't think that you can cope, write it down. Because believe it or not, some of the best words come out when grieving. I found out that when my friend Lee passed away. And I was hoping to go there for my 40th, but it's not going to happen. So I have to cross that off my not to do list. But time will tell. We shall tell. We shall see. Oh, reality, that's awesome. I'm very happy for your husband. Are you okay if I say what happened, if that's okay? I won't go into actual details, but I'll just give the gist of what happened, if that's okay. You just let me know. Don't be sorry, reality. Never be sorry. Never, ever be sorry for bringing... That's what I said. If you've got something you want to talk about it. It's all good. Don't ever be sorry for bringing up a topic. He's doing well. Excellent. Reality Bites' husband was on the roof. He is, I want to say a construction worker, but I could be definitely wrong with that. He was on top of a roof. I can't remember. I think it was like 3 or 4 meters or so off the ground. And he got distracted quickly and he fell to the ground and on cement. And let's just say he's very, very lucky to A, be alive, and B, to recover as fast as he has. Mm. Um, yeah, I get very worried about a lot of people when they're in here and stuff, Zombie. I think I worry a bit too much because I don't think if I didn't appear on YouTube for about a month, I don't think anyone would give a fuck. But I do. I worry about a lot of people, like especially if someone's typing and then they don't type for a bit, and then yeah, I get very concerned and worried. But I'm just hoping that everyone is okay. 11 feet. There you go. He fell 11 feet onto hard cement. Now, I don't know why I added the word hard in there because, I don't think you can get like soft cement where it's just like you're landing on a piece of foam cement. Doesn't make sense. So when he fell 11 feet onto cement, it was, yeah. Oh, that was, what's it, Kez chick. She was, this was a while ago now. She wasn't well and she was having difficulty breathing. Yeah, she was having difficulty breathing. This is a while back now. And I told her to go to the doctors and she did. And she's okay now, clearly, because it's been months. But yeah, I tried to help her by telling her. She goes, but I hate hospitals. I said, yeah, well, I hate to hear that you've passed away due to not going to the hospital. So please go to the hospital. And oh, thank you, Zombie. That's very sweet. Thank you. Because I want to be able to know that people, if they ever want to talk about things, they can. But like I was saying about, sorry to do that. Yeah, okay, there you go. So reality's just given me a bit of a heads up on this. Yeah, it was hard. Broke 11 ribs, his shoulder, and pinky hit his head. Yeah. And he's okay and he's back at work now, guys. So thank fuck for that because Reality and her husband are very close, obviously, because they're married. And yeah, they are beautiful. And the fact that Reality stood up, sat by his bed night and day, and even didn't even take time to rest herself, which I tried to encourage her to do. And yeah, she sat by his bedside all the time. And now he's home, he's working, back at work, I should say. And yeah, and they've been married for 10 years. And I'm sorry, but I find that absolutely beautiful. But like I said, like there are people out there who have it worse off than I do, and 40 years. Sorry, I read 10. Reality and her husband have been married for 40 years. So nearly as long as I've been alive. They're so cute. I would find it so funny if their anniversary was my birthday. It's not, I don't think, but it would be funny if it was. But no, but like I said, I appreciate all my subscribers for each and every little thing that they do, whether they come in here and just say hi, whether they come in and just say, oh, I'm about to go to bed, but I saw that you're live and I wanted to come in and say hello. Thank you. Oh, yes, you are definitely. July 11th. Okay, then I'm June 5th. So yeah, not quite, but it's all good though. I wish you and your husband so many more years together. You guys are beautiful. Yeah, I try my hardest just to. I never want people to feel like they're alone, and I know what it's like to feel alone, lost, abandoned, rejected, and all that sort of shit. I know what that feels like. So that's why I try my hardest to make sure that nobody that comes into my chat feels that way. I want people to come in here and have a laugh. If they want to talk about something, they can. It's fine. If it gets me emotional, you might find that I kick myself out of my studio again. You're a Leo. Oh, cool. I'm a Gemini. I'm June 5th, baby. And it's, yeah, June 5th, 1982. I'm an oldie. Yes, I'm a Gemini too, reality. And it's just, yeah, I just want people to feel comfortable enough in here that they can be themselves. And I never want people to feel like they're alone when I'm doing a live. And like I've always said, you're a Cancer. Yes. Oh, you're a Cancer. Hmm. That's the only way I'll accept Cancer is if it's a star sign. I won't accept it any other way. And I might sound really, really childish saying that, but that's me. Nearly 40 and I don't act my age. Oh, oh, nice. Do you get along with your son, Zombie? Because a lot of people say to me, Tammy, you are who you are. Like, I talk to Elizabeth every day, and she's even said to me, I am exactly who I am on panel, who you will meet in person. Maybe even talk more. Who knows? But no, like a few months back now, when I first started my channel, I was in one of my local supermarkets, and I was looking at stuff, and I was talking to my partner to go grab something. Waste of time doing that though. But what happened is that then someone came up to me and goes, I recognize your voice. And I'm like, uh-huh. And like freaked out. And then she goes, oh, you have a YouTube channel. And she started saying all this stuff like, and then her partner walks up and goes, oh, I like you. No, you don't. No, 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 no. Get away from me. He was really scary and really freaky, but just how he kept on going, oh, I like you. Do not do that. Oh, yes. What did you forget to tell me? Reality Bites goes, oh my God, Tammy, I forgot to tell you something. You forgot to tell me. Ooh, okay, cool. I don't see any point acting my age because what's the fun in that? I think I've got the friends I've got. Oh, congratulations, Reality. That is wicked, honey. I'm so proud of that. That is so cool. Oh, beautiful. He's 23 and he's quieter than me. I'm a bit loud. I can't. Yep. Sweet. Oh, oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, little girl. That's so cool. I don't think we have any guys in here, so we don't need any more dicks in the world. You know what I mean? Like, bring on the girl power. Yeah, I'm 40 and in June, and I don't want to act 40 because it's like if I start acting my age, can you imagine how many subscribers I'm going to lose? Fuck that. Sorry, I'm a Suki Lala. Oh, congratulations, Reality. That is absolutely super duper. I'm so happy for you and your husband. That is absolutely beautiful. I'm sorry. When people tell me they're going to be a grandma or in Reality's case, a great grandma, that is just so cool. Uh, don't know what her name's going to be yet. Yeah, oh, that's awesome. Oh, that is so cute. Congratulations to everyone in here who has children. I don't have any. No disrespect when I say this. Thank fuck. I'm too selfish to be a mum. And yeah, I'm fat enough. I don't need a baby to make me go, this is why I'm fat. No, I'm fat because I like food too much. I'm guessing Linda is your name, Zombie? You don't have to say yes or no to that. That's completely fine. If you want to remain anonymous, it's all good. Yeah, Tammy's also a good name, especially spelt like mine. Tammie. I used to spell it with a Y, but then it looked really, really boring. So I changed it to spelling it with an IE. Or you can use my proper name, but I won't give that out on public forum. No way. Mm-mm. But like I said, my channel's all about fun. It's all about including everybody. Everyone's allowed to say whatever they want. I'm I am not fussed either way. But like I said, there will be no membership on my channel ever. Because like I said, I'll be honest with you. If there was a time when I would say I have over 400 subscribers. If I got like huge numbers in my chat, then there might be a time where I have to do say a private chat with people. But at the end of the day, I want everybody to feel included with what I talk about on my channel. But I want people feeling left out. Oh, thank you, Reality. Please do, darling. That'd be awesome. But yeah. My next live should be about true crime. I'm hoping. Yes. Linda. Let's see. How many famous Lindas are out there? There's Linda Lee from Bruce Lee's wife. There's lots of people out there that call themselves Linda. They shorten it because they don't like the name Berlinda. So. Oh, Selena's a beautiful name. See, if I had a little girl, I'd call her Selena. Selena. Not Selena, Selena. But then it almost sounds like I'm going to slay her. So probably not. But yeah. I love how Americans spell mum. Over here in Australia, we spell mum, M-U-M. Over in the States and everywhere else just about, they spell it M-O-M, like mom. Hmm. I'm happy for your Reality. I really am, darling. For being a great grandma and also that your husband's on the mend and back at work. That's incredible. But yeah, like I said in the beginning of my live, I don't take to keep saying this, but like I said, I love each and every person that joined. Yeah, can't even construct a sentence. Sorry. People that join me here, whether there's a large number, whether there's a small number, I'm just happy that you guys join me when you do. And I'm not sure when my next live will be, to be totally honest with all of you. I don't know. But I'm going to try. And I mean, what's this? Oh, that's pretty good, yeah. Oh, please do. My youngest nephew, because my sister had a miscarriage before he was born, they had to do 3D imaging on their ultrasounds for him as well, just to make sure they could keep an. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with him, but so then they can monitor the pregnancy so much closer. But now they're just mandatory, I think. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. There's a channel I follow on Facebook as well as YouTube. There's Derek Deso and his wife Sophia, and they've been trying for so many years to have a baby. And I saw the announcement a couple of days or a couple of months now ago that they're finally expecting their own little bundle of joy. And I'm just so happy for them too. Not that they tune into my channel, but I'm so happy for Sophia Turner and Derek Deso. They're going to make amazing parents. They do so much for so many people out there, and it's incredible what they do. So tune into my channel. You don't have to do anything; just tune in. But they're awesome, and I'd love to be able to have a conversation with them. But yeah, oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so happy. I love knowing that there's going to be new life, and it's going to be a girl. Welcome back, Elizabeth. But like I said, it makes me angry though that when there's people out there who have in the past think that I put my PayPal link in my description for selfish reasons. No. I do it there so then that way people, if they want to, they can. No, I shouldn't say want to. When people can and want to, not want to. but when they can and they want to, which is what I just finished saying I wasn't going to say. But yeah. Okay. I do. I always try and have a good control of my chat. Good. But like I said, I am going to wrap this up because I'm hot. My air cooler is breathing out hot air and not cooling me down at all. So I am going to go have a cold shower and hope, and I mean really, really hope it works to keep me cool for at least. Okay, I've been going for an hour and 6 minutes, and yet when I started this live, my clothes were completely drenched, and now they're completely dry. And so, not happy about it. But like I said, I am going to call it. But I will hopefully be back in a couple of days or so. And if I do come back in a couple of days, I might even I don't want to continue making my lives just Chris Watts, because there are other channels out there talking about him, and I'm quite bored. Thank you. I do have a message. Yes. Oh, excuse me. I've got to check these pictures out. Excuse me. Oh, those pictures are so cute. Thank you for that, Reality. I'll have a closer look when I finish the live, Dale. See, the beauty of doing a live through YouTube is that I get notification when I get messages. I also get notifications when people donate to my PayPal, and it's like, and then when people go, check your PayPal, I don't need to. It comes up as like, if someone was to donate right here, right now. I'm not saying I want you to, but if you're going to, excuse me, I would actually get a notification on the top of my screen, and it will come and it will cover nearly the whole screen and saying you have received a payment into your PayPal. And before I even get a chance to say thank you to the people, there's people going, check your PayPal, check your pay. I get notification for it. So relax, chillax. It's all good. I check it when I don't need to actually get out of my live to go check it. It's when people sometimes I can go into Messenger and read my messages on Messenger as I'm on live. Sometimes I can't. She's adorable. But like I said, I am going to call it because I need to go have a cold shower. And hopefully I can stay cold long enough so I can attempt to make something to eat. But no, I don't think that's going to happen because it's too fucking hot. But thank you to all of you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing your stories. Thank you for your positive feedback to all of it. It really does mean a lot. And if you can, without being too shallow here, Zombie, if you can you write those beautiful comments you wrote to me in the comments? Because they're beautiful. And I want to be able to look back on comments and go, I remember when she said that about me. That was so cool. But yeah, I do appreciate all the thumbs up when I get them. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the emails. I appreciate you guys coming in here and making comments and make me feel good that I'm doing something good. Yeah, and not more than anything, but thank you so much to the people, like I said at the beginning of the live. Thank you to everybody who is planning on donating, has donated. And yeah, I do appreciate your donations. It means so much to me. And I think it was Muck Boys in the other night, he was in here and he saw one on eBay Australia, and it was like, $400. It's one of those ones that has the hose that can go out the door, out the window, or whatever it is. And yeah, it's $400. It's like, whew, I can't even afford that on a good day. Son of a bitch. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of. That's the sort of stuff that I want my mods to block, and I will do that now. I don't want that shit in my chats, but if it happens, I can take care of it. It's all good. But like I said, thank you to every single person who's been in here, commented, everyone that's commented after the lives. I appreciate all of you, not just because you take some time out of your day to spend with me, but you also, you take some of your hard-earned money and you give it to me as well. So thank you for that. But yeah, yes, alert. That to be taken down now because I've deleted the comment myself and deleted the person or blocked the person. I just wish they didn't have them. I'd love to know what they are and what's the point of them. They give me the shits. I'm always happy to listen to people, Zombie, always and forever. You know, I normally use that term for someone else and something else, but I use it in here now too. Yes, I do. I watch your comments. They leave them too. I will do. Thank you for that. I will keep an eye on that. Thank you for that, Reality. But until next time, guys, like I said, I need a cold shower. I need to cool down. Sweat is actually pouring off my forehead at the moment. Not that you guys needed to know that, but hey, I'm a sharer. All right, guys. Well, I'll probably be back on Wednesday, but if not this Wednesday, it'll be next Wednesday. The following Wednesday, the 2nd of February, but we'll see how we go. If you need to get a hold of me personally and I'm not friends with you on Facebook, my email is in the About page. So please feel free to email me. If you've got a suggestion and you've got a case you want me to touch on and you want to pop up here on panel and talk about it with me, feel free. The panel will be all yours that night. Well, I'll still be there, but, you know, I can talk about it with you if I know enough about it. But if you let me know in advance, I can do some research myself as well. And then I'll have a clue what you're talking about. All right, guys. Like I said, until next time, stay warm, stay cool, stay whatever condition it is, stay the opposite of it. So if it's cold, stay warm. If it's warm, stay cool. I need a cold shower. Good night, guys. Love you all. Until next time, good afternoon, good evening, good night.